when finally you realize that what you have done is really bad, that you hurt God, that you hurt yourself, you understand that actually sin is an awful thing. And then is when you say, I gotta do something about it. And it's not that some sins are truly more dangerous than other sins, or that it's more difficult for God to forgive certain sins more than other sins, because sin is sin. What I'm saying to you is there is a moment in your life as a believer when you arrived to the maturity, when you really see how horrible it is to sin against the Lord. And it's painful. It's painful for the simple reason that you don't want to offend the Lord. And when you sin, it hurts. Now, besides the pain that produces in us and the pain that produces in God for the fact that we are sinning, there are consequences. And sin destroys everything in your life. Everything. Because it's just going to simply corrupt everything in your life. The wrongdoings in your life, the wrong thoughts, the wrong desires, the poor behavior, the poor way of handling things, the poor way of handling money, the poor way of handling yourself. That is going to bring destruction to you. And this is what we see. And I am sure that when you think about your life and the mistakes you made, you will see that many of those things brought horrible consequences in your life. There are damages that sometimes you just cannot undo that. They are done. Damages related with health, for example, or lives, relationships, businesses, many things. Sin is more serious than anything else in life because it's what will separate us from God, but also, besides the pain, is the consequences of that. Because sin is going to pass you a bill and it's going to be very expensive. You know that. On the other hand, I want to tell you something that happens quite often. Sometimes you just want to hide. For many years you can be hiding and avoiding the moment of facing God until one day you realize you can't hide anymore. Then you realize that you say, I have to face the Lord.